Okay, the last step will be the medium and large fan brush. Notice how rough these little bristles are and kind of spread out. They're just really worn, but the more spread out they are, the better, because if they're all brand new and you push and create leaves, you'll end up with these lines. So that's why I like to work with them all shattered. So I've got all my palette here. You're not going to be using the browns, you'll be using the greens, like hooker green and my little leaf green that I created, gold, sunshine yellow, which is cad yellow, and some white. First we're going to start with the background shrub. So we're going to dip into that dark leaf green, bring it, just touch the hooker's green. You can touch just a hair of brown. So first you start on both trees, you start with the dark leaves for the what will create in the end the leaves that look like they're underneath in the shadow. Don't overdo it. I'm lightly tapping with the tips of the brush. And you kind of want to remember to keep an organic feel to your shrub. This is almost like a miniature of the big one. Now I'm going to switch to my larger one because I'm working in the foreground with closer leaves. Got hooker green, a little dark green, just a little raw umber. I'm bouncing around like this, moving the brush every which direction so you don't get a repeat of how these bristles hit. But you kind of have to carefully and slowly tap the canvas. Kind of keep a certain amount of paint on the bristles, because you don't want it looking like dust, you want it looking more like leaves. I'm kind of tapping with this side, bouncing around from the sides to full sides. Just keep turning that brush like so. Dip in here, dip in there. I'm introducing the cad yellow, which is starting to brighten up the closer leaves, or the leaves being hit by the sun. I'm coming into my cad yellow, a little yellow ochre. Twisting the brush as I tap around, making little clusters on this tree. And remember that you have to imagine what this tree looks like continuing above and beyond the canvas. Just dipping into all different colors here. Don't have to make it real full, because we want to be able to see through this tree to the background that you created earlier. Now I'm going to go with highlights, so the last of the cad yellow, a little hooker's green, a little white in there, lighten it up, a little yellow ochre. This should create a glowy leaf. A little more white. I'm going to dip into a little more cad yellow. There we go. Get those bright leaves that are catching the sunlight. So that pretty much wraps up our little demonstration for an easy painting for beginners. Almost as easy as ABC. Oh yeah, and then coming back on, sorry about that, and the little tree back here, more cad, white, get that glowy top side of this little shrub. So I'm a little above the horizon there. Dip into my cad yellow just a little more, bring a little richer color in here. Maybe a little more yellow ochre. A little more yellow ochre into the big tree. And that should do it.